y'all doing? Love your sound, bro. Oh, thanks, bass man. Isaiah Jones was good. Senator Hines Jr. What's popping? Nicia Bell, how's it going? Jalen Stripling, my dude, man, what's going on? Daquiz Montgomery. I hate saying folks wrong. Jarrell Burnett, what's good, everyone? What's good? What type of sounds or software you using? I'm finna get to it. A lot of people had inboxed me, talking about they want me to teach them some stuff, and I said, sure, I don't have no problem doing it. So other than that, I'm finna go and get started right now. I got a pretty good viewers and whatnot. But if some of y'all would like to share this video, maybe a blessing to a musician out there, then go ahead. All right, so let's get right to it. First, I'm gonna start off with the music technology and stuff like that before I get to the tutorial shop, whatever. Now all you had to do is send me some of those left hand moves that I can add to my bass playing. Nice turns. Okay, cool. No problem. No problem. All right. Well, let's get started. All right. Well, y'all know my name, Jacoby Ray. Blah 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 blah. I'm not about to do a biography or whatever. All right. So people want to know about the sounds. People want to know about the tutorial of the shouts that I do, and people want to know what sounds I'm using, laptop, MIDI controllers, whatnot. All right. So I'm gonna get to it. What I use. You can use any MIDI controller. For me personally, I would tell any musician to go and get your hands on a MacBook Pro. I will not recommend, and it's just me, I would not recommend for y'all to get you a Windows laptop computer. It's not gonna work. 9 times out of 10, what happened to me, I had a Windows 10, and this was before my name was even heard of. But I had it, and then next thing I know, it crashed out during service. So I'm letting you know right now, Windows 10 is not it can work, but to me, I would not recommend for y'all to get that. MacBook Pro, if you can go on eBay, find your refurbished one for like under $500 or under $200, because they got some Macs that has like $200 and brand new refurbished. I recommend y'all go get one. And if y'all need any help, inbox me and I get you Kevin Haynes. Not 100% true. Well, it happened to me, sir. It may not happen to you, but it happened to me. But I'm just letting y'all know. Y'all can go ahead and get the Windows 10, but 9 times out of 10, I'm not gonna be teaching out of Windows, because I have a MacBook Pro. I don't have a Windows, so I don't know how to tell you. For those who got Apple, come to the live. You already know what I'm talking about. So guys, I use MacBook Pro. That's number 1. Number 2, I use MainStage 3. I was using Contact 5, but then when I had my Mac, it started crashing, and then I had to back up my Passport. Thank God for Passport, because if you don't have it, then shoot, you out of luck. So other than that, man, I backed it up, man, and then I use MainStage 3. Some of the sounds I get from is PrettySimpleMusic.com. I'm gonna tag Kevin Casey Conley in this video too as well. But he's the founder of PrettySimpleMusic.com. Yes, MainStage 3, the new version, not the older version. We're talking about the new version. And I want to say this, guys. For those who you have Mac, please stop. And they're just me. There's no way I would keep updating the operating system, because just because the Apple has new operating system doesn't mean you have to keep updating your laptop or your computer or your iMac. It just have better specifications of the laptop or the computer that provides in it. It's not gonna make your music or your sound better. Anyway, so for those that y'all want to go to the Els Captain or the Mac OS Sierra, that's good, and that's all that peach and fine. But 9 times out of 10, if you have a Passport, or if you have a external hard drive to back up your Mac, then you good to go. If you don't, then don't do it. You don't want to take a risk. I just want to get that out there, because I know a lot of people A lot of people, I see. There's nothing wrong with not updating your laptop. I still have a Yoshimite 10.10. I want to say 10.10.3. No, 10.10.5. I'm looking at it right now. 10.10.5, and it's a OS X Yoshimite. Yosemite, I don't know. It's Yoshimite, something like that. But other than that, man, don't try to keep update your computer just because Apple got a new update and stuff like that. And it's not really worth it. You know, just keep what you got and then add on. You know, that's how I learned. Once you have stuff, you always add stuff to it. And whatever. So that's on number 2, I think. Operating system, yeah, OS, operating system. MainStage 3 is what I use. I just said it. And to be honest with you, MainStage 3 and Logic Pro X the same thing. 9 times out of 10, what you get out of Logic Pro X, you're gonna get on MainStage 3. Same sounds, same plugins. You look at it. I'm gonna show it to you. If you look at it right here, all right, you got right here. This is a EX24 sampler right here. EX24 sampler. Let me exit this out. I'm gonna show y'all the MPC a little bit, but let's get to the main stage. EX24 sampler right here. Pretty much, for those that you don't know, thank you, KC and Daniel Conley. What's good, bro? I was telling them that in order for them to get the sounds, they need to come to you or go to your website and purchase your sounds, because KC Conley, man, I'm telling you, this guy has the most incredible sounds I ever played, and it sounds like a real thing. It not only because I have modules. I have a JV1080, JV2080. I'm working on getting the MKS20 too, or the P330 or whatever. But KC Conley, he has some incredible sounds, and they very cheap, and is in good quality. He give you the instructions. I think it's like $20 for each sound, and that's pretty good, because most sounds is like up to like $50. But that's for like each sound that you get, because I know a guy, but I ain't gonna mention his name. But other than that, man, y'all go and check out PrettySimpleMusic.com. It's a great website. Not only they sell sounds, you need those links. For West Coast sounds too, yeah. For West Coast sounds, synth, he got an incredible synth, like Lush. I got thanks, man. I really appreciate it, bro. Come on to Atlanta. You can sit in front of my camera in the day. KC, man. KC, we might have that work out. Don't get the P330. Why? Well, hold on, Kevin. Now, hold on. Now, MKS20 and the P330 is kind of like the same thing, same sounds. The only thing about it is made different. P330 sounds are thicker. KC, am I right? P330 sound thicker, because I was on one of your videos and you was giving out the new piano patch, the piano one, and whatever. But anyway, make a long story short, if y'all want some more sounds, y'all go to PrettySimpleMusic.com. I don't know some other places, but I get my sounds off of Pretty Simple Music. The Lush sounds are incredible. KC did some work with a guy, I think Jonathan Nation. A cold keyboard player based off in Atlanta, Georgia. And man, so y'all go ahead and check them sounds out. That's yeah, the P330 is softer and prettier. Exactly. Not knocking off the MKS20. It's straight too. But you know, P330, if you tweak it right, if you learn how to tweak it right. Now it ain't got the same buttons like the MKS20 got. You know, but if you go into like the edit mode, you probably get in the module. Alright. And I don't know what point I'm on, but pretty much some of the sounds that I got on my laptop is pretty much the sounds that KC Conley have in his store website or package deal. Oh, pretty much, man. And then if you get the main stage 3 whatever, I think off his package deal, it's like $100, $100, I think. And that's pretty good. And then not only this man, you know, like sells sounds, but he also sells DVDs. Sometimes he got freebie stuff, you know, free stuff, enhance your plan, Play Like You series. That's some of the course I get from him. So you know, man, I'm telling you, y'all want to check this guy out. P330 cool if you tweak it right. Yep, that's true. P330 does not have the dick chorus for EP2. That because you gotta go to the edit mode. Man, Kevin, you gotta talk. Do you have the P330? Because if you do, I want it. P330 is rolling. Yes, it is. Roland made P330. Roland made every module you could think of, except for the EMU MOFAT. Speaking of that, I need to talk about that too. But all right, so let's get to it. All right, so right now we're using MainStage 3. So I use that for like my sounds. What about making a track? Okay, making a track. What do you mean for like live or studio? Brenda Clearwaters, what do you mean for like live or studio? Yeah, I use my sounds just for MainStage 3 and MainStage 3 only. Now for clicks. I have a machine called MPC Studio. MPC Studio is a good one. Got MPC 2.0. You got all the legacy MPC sounds live. Okay. I'm gonna get to that point in a minute, but right now I'm about to talk about clicks real quick, and I'm gonna get to that point. All right, so for clicks, I have MPC Studio right here. It's a great machine. I use it everywhere I go. My group had to come and travel and sing and play. I always bring it. I never leave home without it. Well, sometimes it all depends if I ain't got to bring none. But other than that, man, it's like the real MPC, kind of sorta, but it don't have the real format of the MPC look like. But it's a controller, and pretty much the software is on your laptop. Some of the clips I'm gonna show you some of the clips that I made. This clip is by Hezekiah Walker Better, and turn the volume up. Alright, so that sound pretty straight. I try to make my clips like crisp as possible. I don't want too much clutter. Now I'm gonna take that doom out. Yeah, I don't like that. So I was using this clip for a youth conference. Me and my homeboys playing down in Montgomery, Alabama. And this was the song "My God Is Big." We did a remix to it. I wish we had a video so I could show it to y'all. And I also have a bump. I also have a bump as well. And y'all know this is the same bump, same clip that y'all always like right here. That's the click, and I also have another one, but this is this is like a West Coast Mike Burrell, Jason White, West A type praise break click, right here. All right, then we got we got like a mid shout click as well. So let's see. Alright, so bam. Okay, you gonna stop. Alright, so that pretty much, how I get my clips, MPC. And then I also use Ableton Live. Let's put that up, shall we? I use Ableton Live too as well. I use it for live and live only. I don't use it for studio. Back to your question, what about making a track? What I do is I make my stems off of Logic. What's up, Dresser? I use my I make stems off of Logic, and I have a loop region to it. That means each part, each song has song has its own part, like verse, chorus, bridge, and I break them stems and and then this stem is a chorus, this stem is the verse, and this stem is that. I think I have a track. Where's my passport? It's right here. Hold on, guys, give me a minute. I'm about to show it to y'all in a few minutes. If I just can plug my passport. But yeah, that on like each on Ableton is you pretty much control the whole song. Just like you pretty much control a song. Just a push up of one button. And I have pretty much Ableton for like control surfaces, if you want to use it for like Ableton Live, be like Ableton, not Ableton, but Akai, APC 40, APC 20, APC 40, MK2, APC Mini. I had an APC Mini, but I sold it to a guy. But other than that, man, I use them control services, and they also have a Novation, stuff like that. So that's some control services you can use for like just hitting a button and something like that. And but not only that, you can use it your laptop as well for that. So I'm trying to figure out you know what? How about this? We're gonna go to my passport. Oh, my passport is not recognizing. Oh, yes it is. Yes it is. Yeah. But other than that, I make my stems off of Logic, break them down and drop them to Ableton. That way, because the thing about it is sometimes praise team, choirs, singers, they're not gonna follow the format of the song. Let's just be real. They just not gonna follow the format of the song. And yeah, do you use triggers? Yeah, it's like that, triggers. Yeah, and pretty much I'm triggering the song. I'm trying to find an example because I did let's see if I can use that one. I know I have the I think I have the wave files to it too. If I hope I got it. But yeah, it's like triggers and stuff like that. Like I said, I will not use Ableton for like a studio type production because the way it looks, it's just not gonna work for me. Whatever. So how much do you charge for the stems? I'm gonna have to inbox you that on that one. I'm gonna have to inbox you. And for those who want me to make stems, y'all come and inbox me. What software for tracks? Ableton Live and Ableton Live 9. Now the difference between I'm gonna go to Ableton.com, so I want y'all to see the difference of what Ableton Live is really talking. Ableton Live 9 intro only has 8 scenes. 8 scenes. Pretty much after them 8 scenes, there's no more scenes you can add up to. Standard and Ableton Live Standard and Ableton Live 9 Ultimate. I think I said it right. Live 9 Ultimate. Hold on, let me look it up. Standard and Ableton. Sweet. Yeah. So Ableton Live 9 Standard and Ableton Live 9 Sweet scenes are limited, and but they got different effects. So I have the Standard, and pretty much that's all I need. Like I don't need the Sweet. It to me it's the same thing as the Standard. It just got different effects. All right. So Ableton Live 9 intro. 8 scenes. But that's it. That's all the scenes you got. So I recommend for y'all to get a Standard. Standard's like $500. But if you can go to Ableton Live 9 Sweet is the best, to be honest. Yeah, it is, and Standard too. Standard and Sweet pretty much got the same preferences, only different effects. Compressors and equalizers and limiters, gains, stuff like that. All right, so Live 9 intro, like I won't not recommend y'all get an intro. I would not even recommend y'all to get the Ableton Live 9 Lite intro because you only get 8 scenes. It's a good software, but if you ain't got more than 8 scenes, then you just gonna be stuck with 8 scenes. Because what happens if y'all got like different songs, like because I back then I was playing for a church and they had a set list. They had a set list. They had a set list on 5 songs, pretty much, and that's like a 30-minute song praise and worship set. 30-minute praise and worship set. 2 praise songs and 3 worship. No, I'm wrong. 3 praise songs and 3 praise songs and 2 worships. So pretty much, I had more than just 8 scenes. I had like 15, 20, because I use mine like, okay, I'm gonna tell you the difference. Ableton Live, like if you look at this right here, if you go to this button right here, this is your session view right here, If you want to go to the arrangement view, you click on this one right here. All right, this will and you click on the arrangement and stuff like that. They're like if you have tracks and stuff like that. But I used the session view because it was easy for me to look at the like which one is chorus, which one is verse and stuff like that. And I also name my tracks. Also name your tracks because you want to know which one is what. And also don't put your tracks in just one stem. Like have it like no, this one is the drums, this one is the verse, not verse, but this one's the keys, piano, organ, horns, guitar, electric guitar, synth, stuff like that. Even a harmonica, saxophone, it doesn't matter. Like each track has to have its own individual like room. You know, it got to have its own cell. And you know, like I like me personally, back then I had put my tracks together, and my homeboy Ricky Ashford, he in Full Sail, but you know, but he's like, you know, man, don't do that. Do not do that, because if you do that, everything will be cluttering. Another thing is this. Let's say if you're gonna run sounds and your tracks in the same interface, you have to get you a 4-channel output and input. 4-channel output and input, which means the first and second channel will go to the keyboard, and the third and fourth channel is the track. All right, you don't want to have, because 9 times out of 10, if your tracks and your keyboard sounds are on the first and second channel, the 9 times out of 10, if you move this master fader button, then pretty much you controlling everything. You controlling the track, you controlling the stand, you controlling the keyboard, the track in just one knob. Okay, you want to have because okay, I'm gonna show you an example. I have an M Audio quad, M Track quad. It's a good interface. People say M Audio is crap. It's crap it's crap if folks don't know how to work it, but you know, I like it. You know, I recommend me getting me a Scarlett, but to me, I hate when people get things just because other folks got. You know, you get stuff that works for you. Don't get because of what other people got, because if you get what other people got, you just getting stuff that pretty much ain't working for you at all, and then you wasting money. So you know, that's number one. You know, like me on the other hand, I try to be different than these other musicians are. And you know, not to say that not to say that it's not good to have what they have, but be yourself. Like I said, like nobody can play like Mike Burrell, nobody can play like Kevin Conley, nobody can play like me, nobody can play like Stefano Buchanan, who just came in. Nobody can play like Trent Phillips. Nobody can play like nobody. Like, for real, we got to be ourselves at the same time. Like, you know, whatever works for you works for you. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I get stuff because I want to to see how it works, and also do some research. Don't just begin it because a person got it. Research before you buy. All right. I can tell you really know your stuff. I like that. I go to school for that kind of stuff, and I'm very impressed with your knowledge of those. Oh, yeah, man. Hey, 5 times college, that's what's up, man. I was thinking about going to Berkeley as I was done. You know, M Audio is the business, not the best for input, but therefore out. Boy, and Kev, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, that output is something serious. Okay, for example, Ableton Live. All right, Ableton Live. Okay, well, I go to preferences. Okay, go to preferences right here. Oh, my bad, I'm sorry, y'all can't see. Preferences. All right, now, and I'll, just for the record, when you get an interface, install the driver. Don't just plug it to the computer, because you're gonna need to have a driver. You're gonna need to have a driver to use it. Same thing goes with MIDI controllers. This is a Akai MPK88 that I'm touching right now, and I necessarily needed a driver for that. Did I not? I think I don't know, but we're gonna find out. But yeah, but interface, one kind of interfaces. Some interfaces don't work like that, but if you get an M Audio, M Track, Quad, I know PreSonus has an interface where you need a driver, and you need to download the driver as well. Because if you download the driver, your computer gonna recognize your interface. All right, so that's one. That's key. Alright, so when you go to the preferences, audio input device and audio output device, there's if you recording or just to do some add-ons to your stems or tracks, then yeah, that'll work. Me, I got the core audio and I got the bit accurate. To me, I don't care. I just choose one, that way I can have a good sound or whatever. I choose the bit accurate a lot, you know. It is what it is. Now, input configuration, one mono and two mono, and two is stereo. Okay. All right. Now here's the thing. I have four inputs. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if you want to use all of your 4 inputs, then you're gonna have to go to preferences. You're gonna have to go to preferences, 3 mono and 4 mono, and you're gonna have to go to 3, 4 stereo. You're gonna have to click all of that. Pretty much the same thing. It's the same thing as going to the output configuration. If you want the 3 and 4 stereo and 3, 4 mono, you're gonna have to click on that. All right. Now the thing about it is, you can choose your master out. Master out means the whole thing, which means your master out controlling every track, you know, that's playing on there. Me personally, if you want, you can choose either channel to do your tracks. For me personally, I did mine in 3 or 4 because it was just the easiest one. I wanted to do my sounds and keyboard sounds off of the first and second channel because I want to control the master knob. I don't want to touch the laptop. I want to use my interface knob to turn it down, turn it up, turn it down, and then the 3 and 4, I just get just cut it, just use my laptop. Sometimes I have 2 interfaces. Yeah, it works. I have 2 interfaces. I have an M Audio, M Track, and then I have something like a PreSonus audio box, 2 channel, 2 outputs. I think, yeah, 2 channel, 2 outputs. And the PreSonus was the Ableton, and the keyboard sounds was the M Audio. So that was kind of good too. You know, I had like 2 interfaces, so I pretty much, you know, was controlling the sounds off of the M Audio, and I was controlling the tracks off of the PreSonus. So, you know, there's another way you can do as well. You know, just do that. But to make it easier for you, you know, you can have like a 4 output, 4 input, and stuff like that. All right. That's number 1. And there's another way you can do it too. You can get you, what you call them cables, a built out, I forgot them, headphone jack cables. It's like you put one right here, then they got like 2 cables right here. I don't know the cable name. I'm still learning how the cables names, but other than that, man, that's if I have a cable, I'll show it to you. But yeah, like don't get me wrong, HP, Windows, and stuff like that is good. But you know, nowadays people moving to the Mac. You know, Mac is like the it factor of musicians, photographers, graphic designers, like, because it's so creative. You could do so much in the Mac. Now, I'm not knocking off on Bill Gates and, you know, his little Windows, you know, TS cables. That's what I was talking about. But I'm not knocking off the Windows jump, man. But man, Mac is what y'all need. Musicians, y'all need a Mac. You know, especially for guys that using Logic Sounds and MainStage. There's no way you can use a MainStage or using Logic in a Windows computer. Because the thing about it is, it's like this: when you download something, EXE is for Windows, DMG or ZIP is for Mac. Okay, so you know, Mac, you gonna have to buy it. You know, Mac. And the thing about it is, man, eBay, y'all check on eBay. eBay got some cheaper stuff. Man, and go get you a Mac. Like, me personally, I would not get me a Samsung Galaxy Notepad. I want me an iPad mini for $150. And it's grade A, in good condition. You better go and get you one. Shoot. Man, please. I ain't about to Like for real, man. Mac is the best way. Like, and I also knew about this. ESE is for like ESE is for like Windows, like when you're downloading and stuff like that. ESE is like for Windows and like Dell laptops and stuff like that. DMG, ZIP, Archive, Utility, Mac, all day. So know the difference. All right, now I'm gonna tell y'all, and I'm probably gonna get some boos on this one, but Logic Pro X, and to me, it's like the best. Do you prefer Reason with a Mac or Windows? Ooh, I prefer Mac for Reason. I prefer and trust me, man. On which type of Mac, a laptop or a desktop? Well, see, here's the thing though. I use just and this just for me. I use a laptop when I'm like traveling for like a recording or a live session, or when I'm using stems. But I use an iMac for like running a sound or for like a studio. Like I still can use a laptop. But the thing about it is, iMac got more gigabytes than original MacBook Pro of a laptop does. Like we talking about for iMac, we talking about like 16 gigabytes. Sometimes even more. And for laptop, we got like 4 gigabytes, 2 gigabytes, 4 gigabytes, 8 gigabytes, sometimes 16 gigabytes. And excuse me. And back to Reason, I prefer you getting you a Mac. I hate to say it, man. Just get you a Mac. If you get you a Mac, man, the Lord is going to help you. He's going to bless you with everything that I'm telling you. This ain't no lie. Like, I'm dead serious. Get you a Mac, and then you will find out the rest. Like, and Logic Pro X, man. Logic Pro X, and I'm telling you, man. When I had Pro Tools when I had a Mac. Like when I first got into a Mac, the first software that I was using was GarageBand. And bro, that was like a beginner. Like once you started recording, that was your program. GarageBand. And I wasn't even into Logic Pro X at the time. But then when I got into other people who mentored me about production and stuff like that, like Contact or Studio One, stuff like that, man, I got my money up, and I was like, man, I'm about to go ahead and buy me Logic Pro X. $200, man, and when I tell you, just for $200 for all of that, man, you can't beat that. Like Pro Tools is good, man, but you don't have to. Like Logic, you don't even have to use an iLok, number one. You don't have to, no serial number. All of that, man, like that, all that that's beautiful. Got good, like, they got some good sounds. Every sounds that you could think of, drum, piano, and organ. Now, organ, bro, I'm telling you, man, like, I never heard a real organ that sound like that. Like, for Logic, I give them a 98.9% because that must sound pretty good. Now I don't know about these other organ VST plugins. I'm hearing a lot about the UVI organ. What's it called? I don't know, man. Does it have your MKS sounds? Oh yeah, most definitely. The thing about it is, let's go back to Kevin Cullen. His sounds is only compatible for EX24 sampler, the full version of Contact, and I also thinking of for guys who got Studio One, it works for presence. I need the Lord help for real. Oh man, you welcome, man. You welcome, man. And if you need some more information, just hit me up, just inbox me. But yeah, his sounds, bro, like his sounds are like A1. So what he did, or what we do, like once we buy the sounds, we go we click on this one right here. Mine says Untitled, but yours gonna say something else. Like this is like the hard drive. of your this is like the baby. This is like the beauty of the brains of the laptop, which means, you know, this is your bread and butter right here. Okay, all right. So pretty much, I'll go to library right here, and I go to application support. I go to Logic, and I go to sampler instruments. Sampler and sampler, when you see the photo say sampler instruments, pretty much you put the sounds into the EX24 sampler. Okay, so this I have the full concert grand. I have the Lush OB off of Pretty Simple music. I got some I think I got like majority of all his sounds in my EX24 sampler library. And you know, it and I'm telling you, man, it's a great software. Man, Logic Pro X, man, is like the #1 software. To be honest, it's beating Pro Tools. I don't care how many folks using Pro Tools, man, but Pro Tools don't have, like, they don't, to me, they don't have no good sounds. You know, Pro Tools, I can't put my hands on it. I'm sorry. Now, Logic Pro X is good, you know, and for people who want to mix and master, you don't have, just because, like, I know a guy, I'm not going to mention his name, but he uses a Logic Pro X just for the sounds, just to record, but he don't use it for mixing and mastering. I use it for mixing and mastering as long as you got Wave plugins. If you got Wave plugins, then shoot, add them to Logic Pro X and make Logic Pro X your DAW, your digital audio workstation. Logic Pro has some incredible sounds. I lost track of time messing with some in school yesterday, especially the vintage B3 sounds. Man, I'm telling you, the vintage B3 sounds on this mug. Like, I was just doing some keyboard programming today. Man, like, and then the Leslie. Nah, I can't do my run without the pain. I did a preset, but man, yeah, man, like, dude, you know, this organ, man. What can you say about this organ? It's straight, man. It's like on it, like I'm telling you, man. I'm lost for words on this mother, man. Organ is straight, man. Piano, the Steinway Grand Piano. Oh my God, like trust me, I've been listening to a lot of Hillsong and a lot of contemporary Christian music, like Hillsong, Jesus Culture, stuff like that, and I always hear the Steinway Grand Piano on some of the records I be hearing, like them CCM music. Man, and that Steinway Grand Piano is a beauty. Pro Tools is not easy to work. Some people say that, you know, some people say that, man, but if you know how to work Pro Tools, man, I've been working with Pro Tools. I've been working with Logic. I'm not saying that just to brag, but I know I've been working on it. I've been knowing how to work Pro Tools, been knowing how to work in Logic Pro X. I was working with Studio One for a while, but you know, my mind was already set. I know how to work Ableton, and them like the only softwares I fool around with for real. The organ, the Logic Pro X organ is straight, man, but it ain't nothing like the real thing. Manager said it. Yeah, it's not nothing like the real thing. The Logic organ is on main stage too, right? Yeah, like I said, 9 times out of 10, what you get in Logic, you get on main stage. But you have to download every sounds that's on there. Like, I had main stage 3 and they had like 43.30 some gigabytes. Like, we talking about sounds, man. We talking about sounds for days. Logic Pro X too, man. We talking about a lot, man. So, you know, main stage 3 and Logic Pro X are separate. Like, if you okay, for example, you go to App Store right now, Logic Pro X is $200. If you go to get main stage, it's like 30 some bucks. So pretty much, man, you gonna have to buy it separately. But you know, it's a steal. Nobody can beat that, man. Nobody can beat that. You know. Also, I want to also the Logic Ableton reason I'm more user friendly. Yeah, Logic Ableton the reason I'm more user friendly. Yeah, like Pro Tools. Yeah, some people say it's hard, and I agree too. You know, I knew how to work it, and I never needed a class. But you know, I not to say I'm bragging, man. I hate saying stuff like that, man. But it's like if you get into the software, like because I got into it. It was more than just push record and play. It was more than just pressing the stop button. You had to get into the software in order to work and use it properly and all that. But I also want to teach you this too. A guy was telling me how about my sounds and stuff like that and how you layer. Okay, now when I layer sounds off of main stage, I always watch the CPU latency or usage. Pretty much means I'm layering too much sounds or whatnot. And I also use ES24 sampler. Like every sound that I use, is basically off of ES24 sampler. Sometimes, when I have KC Conley sounds, I pretty much don't like the way how and I'm just being honest, Casey. I'm just being honest, bro. But I'm just saying, like, it's good, but not a nice feel. And sometimes us keyboard players, we want to have that feel. I'm gonna show you an example. Okay, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take the Steinway grand piano right here. You can't see what I'm doing, and I wish y'all could see it. One day God gonna give me them little quick time jump. Well, I think I can do it. I'm gonna call John Mike, see if he can help me out with that one. But yeah, man, I'm gonna take this Steinway. I keep saying Stan. I'm gonna take the Steinway piano right here, and it's pretty cool. It's good. All right. But I'm always, as a keyboard player, I always look for that button, or not a button, but a knob, and that is that release knob. If I can just have this right here, you know what I'm saying? And you see how the difference between the first setting was on this, and now you can do this. That is so pretty right there. That is pretty. And the thing about it is, man, if you need to find a release, you go right here. This is the release right here. Long and short, this is your guy right here. I'm telling you, because if you put this mug all the way, it gonna sustain by itself. But if you do this right here, dude, I'm telling you, like it's a nice feel, and I also use that for a shout too. Let's go to another piano. Is that a Logic plugin? It's not a Logic plugin. I don't want to say it's a Logic plugin. Like mostly all of Logic virtual instruments plugins are in this software, Main Stage 3. What I was saying, I don't use the release just for piano. I use it for any sound that has a sustain in it by itself. Like all right, let me show you. Let's go to pad, because KC had a pad called the Lush pad. My favorite pad of it all is the Lush pad. Now, me on the other hand, here's the thing. I have a sustain pedal. I don't need my sustain pedal and this one that's sustained by itself, because it's cluttering all together, it's crashing. So what I do, I just do the same thing as a piano. You know, I just find I don't want to take the yeah, I think that'd be good right here. And you gotta find it just right. Don't do too much. You don't want to have your sound like this. Like you don't want to have that joint sound like that. Nah, no. You want to have yours like, go right here. I'm saying, excuse that squeaking, that's my slang. But yeah, man, you know, I use that for any sound, man. Any sound. You know, if you know, sometimes when you have sounds like the factory preset of a Yamaha motif, they can have a sound that's sustaining all by itself. You want to go to the release, just a tad bit. Same thing as a Yamaha motif classic. I was using a yo, what up, Julius? What's good, bro? I was using a SF motif SF. Pretty much, a guy was telling me what is like a good number, a release number. We talking about the release knob here. What's a good number to make that piano sound like it is? Like I just showed you. -9. -7 through -9 is pretty much can be, if it's not, they try -7, -7 negative through -10. That plugin waveform main stage, or that's a plugin you purchase. I'm on that plugin and was from main stage, or that's a plugin that you first that plugin was from main stage. Now I purchased the main stage. You know, Logic is the digital audio workstation. Logic sounds are basically in main stage 3 sounds. You just have to download it. Pretty much. For those that I was telling you about the Lush sounds and the sounds that you get from Casey Conley, and in the sound that you have in the ES24 sampler, you just can put it in the sampler instrument document, or the folder that's from the application support center for Logic. You can put it in there, and it's gonna be in Logic and it's gonna be in main stage, because Logic and main stage are the same thing. They same people. They just got different. You know, Logic is the recording software, and the main stage is like, you know, the software. Think of main stage as Kontakt, but Kontakt is for Native Instruments, if I'm making sense. But you know, I'm gonna do something on Kontakt too, man. Kontakt is pretty straight. No, I got that, bro, because I have Logic and main stage. The plugin you were using to control the board just now. The plugin you talking about? Okay, what? I'm trying to figure out what plugin you talking about. About this right here. Is this what you talking about, Jonathan? I'm trying to make sure, because I don't want to confuse nobody. Yeah. I hope that's what you're talking about, because I don't know what other plugin you're talking about. Yes. Oh! The plugin you were using to control the board just now. Okay, now that plugin is from main stage. Now that plugin is for main stage. Is an ES24 sampler. Yeah, it's a plugin. That's just an ES24 sampler. It's in Logic and it's in main stage. So you just go to the if you trying to instruments, and here's the thing too. People always ask me how you do this. I go to this. I go to the patch list. And then, you know, in order for you to play a sound, you have to go to this area, the channel strips. Right here, you click the plus sign right here, the plus sign or the cross sign, whatever, and new channel strip number. The number is like how many tracks do you want. So we gonna say I'm gonna do 2. We're gonna do 2. Audio. Pretty much if you're using sounds off your laptop, you go to instrument, not external instrument. Some people use external. That's how they don't know how to play their sounds correctly. But instrument is what I use. The MIDI input is the keyboard that I'm playing out of it. The output, I using first and second channel off of it. And so I'm creating. All right. So I go to this, and if you want to use the ES24 sampler, you go to input, and you go to the ES24 sampler. You go like you can go to any plugin that you want to go to, but you know, I want to go to the ES24 sampler, stereo, not mono, stereo, and we can choose any sound. Let's go and use this Steinway piano. And I don't want this sound. I don't want that to sustain. I want to have a nice, pretty effect to it. Just a tad bit more. Tad bit. Yeah, that's cool right there. Then we go to the same thing. What we did on the first, we're gonna do to the second track. The ES24 sampler right here. And go back and we just choose a sound. Let's try the background strings. That's also was from Kevin Conley as well. All right. Now, thing about it is that's strings. The string sounds amazing. Don't get me wrong. The string sounds amazing, but I don't want that much sound of that. Just even more of that. Let's see how we're working with. Excuse me, the pitch, man. But yeah, man, like, dude, for real, man, these some incredible sounds, man. These like straight like Logic, man. I'm telling y'all, man. For those who got Mac, get your Logic, get your main stage, and also get you the sounds off from what they got named Kevin Conley. Now MKS. West Coast sounds, Mike Barrett sounds, Kevin Bunn sounds, Jason White sounds, Terrence Murphy sounds, whatever sounds that guy was using it, like, for real. I'm gonna tell y'all. Me personally, I bet, like, because don't get me wrong, MK Sensation is good and all that is wonderful, but if you trying to have an MKS, sound into the Logic area of the ES24 sampler, I suggest you to go to Kevin Conley Sounds and get it. And not only that, his is a full version of Contact too. So, you know, hey, go ahead and try it and make a risk for it. You know, sometimes I use his sounds and use the modules. Right here that I got right here, the JV1080, JV2080 that I would not sell. Guys, whoever got modules, do not sell it. Please don't. Do not sell it, because these guys, I'm gonna get the SV3080 too, SV3080 and the MKS20 and the Motif Rat, and I should be good to go. All right, I have perfect pitch. I could tell because I was in E flat, F sharp, E flat minor, F sharp, same related minors. Logic and main stage. Okay, I gotta catch up. Yeah. How much is main stage? Last time I checked, well, let's go to Safari. I'm gonna go to Google. How much is main stage? Main stage 3. All right. So here we go. Now let's go. Let's Pricing and availability: Logic Pro X and MainStage 3 are available today from the Mac App Store for $199. $199 is for Logic Pro X, so they're pretty much $200 right there. $29.99 for MainStage. So I know 20. So that's pretty much $30. Logic Remote. Logic Remote is pretty much you use it for your phone to control your pretty much. I'm gonna have to teach y'all that phone. Logic Remote phone for I think it's like for iPad too as well. Not only that, but see, here's the thing: you can use sounds off of your iPad too. I don't have an iPad. I'm gonna give you one. But all you need if you use the sounds for iPad, you pretty much need a USB camera connection. And you also need a MIDI USB cable. Plug in and out into the keyboard that you're running in, and plug into the camera connection port. And then after that, you're gonna need you a TS cable to put in your amplifier. You done. You set. Also, gospelmusicians.com, Jamal Hartwell, they got MK Sensation for iPad, they got MK Sensation for the Contact, they got MK Sensation for the Yamaha Motif, they got everything that y'all need too as well. Kevin Conley got it, man. VGS soundtrack guy, Daryl Rise Jr. Man, I'm gonna tell y'all the sounds that y'all can get. Oh yeah, and I just want to put this out there. I know this ain't got nothing to do with anything, but also Chord Trident Studio, Chord Trident Pro X, Chord Trident LE, Chord Trident TR. I think that's about it. I think that's all the and Chord Trident Stream. Warm E Grand Piano. Please check that out for the boards, for the people who got them boards. Chord Trident. If I said, I think I'm gonna say it again. Chord Trident Pro X, Chord Trident Studio, Chord Trident Rack. What else? Chord Trident Stream. What else? If you got a Trident, it could be anyone. The Chord CR. If you got any of those things, go check out the Warm E Grand Piano. And I'm gonna tell y'all that that Warm E Grand Piano is almost a MKS feel. Because I was playing it at one time, and I was using that and layering it with the Power Grand Piano. Man, I'm telling you, man, I'm gonna give me a Chord Trident Rack too, and I'm gonna tell y'all the difference, man. But I never played that sound. Hey man, go ahead and play that sound, bro. To me, it's got an MKS feel. I don't know what it feels to you, but go and check it out. And then if you see the difference, man. Also, layer with the Power Grand Piano. All right, but that's the only sound I like out of it. I'm like, that's the only sound I like of it. I don't care too much about the acoustic piano. That's crap. Yeah, I don't like it. Korg is alright for me in my book. It's good. It's okay. But Yamaha, I was always a Yamaha person. For keyboards, for modules was Roland. I got a Roland Juno DS. I got I use the J-Pop brass. Oh yeah, and for those I also have the J-Pop brass with me. Kevin Conley got it. They call it the J brass. The Motif, the ES8. Yeah. Now, I'm gonna tell you what's so different about it. Motif Classic. How should I say this? The Motif Classic and the Motif ES and the Motif SF is so different. I like the ES because their sounds are thicker. Got thicker sounds in it. Their sounds are very thicker. And I'm not saying that the Classic wasn't, like, their sounds was thick, but we talking about that thicker sounds. We like the sounds that make you want to go to sleep, like for real. Like them sounds, like the full grand piano. Now, like okay, now I will not layer this is me. This is me. Y'all gotta take my opinion for it. But I would not layer the full grain with the MKS. I would not. I would not. I would not. I would not layer the full grain. I would not layer the full concert grain because on the SS. See, this one thing I hate about Yamaha, because Yamaha SS, that's what I have. I know, Justin. I know that's what you have because I be seeing it in every video that you have, that you be live, and nothing's wrong with it, because I had an SS and I sold it. I don't know why. I'm so dumb, but I had an SS, and you know, I didn't like using the full concert grain layer with the MKS because it didn't sound it, you know, like it just sounded like clean to me. Like, I don't know, man. It just didn't sound. It just didn't sound good. Now SS got some killer sounds, man. Like Multiclassic does too. ES does too. The MO8, MO, but pretty much 9 times out of 10, the SS, the MOX, the MOSF, and the SF is pretty much the same thing. Same sounds, same features. Pretty much they just made it differently. That's just how I see it. You know, on the Motif ES, but see, here's my thing. I would not get the board. I would get the rack. The rack all by itself got everything that the board has. Like the Motif rack ES, I'm gonna get that, and the Motif Classic rack, I'm gonna get that too. I you know, like, it's good. Like, trust me, I love the keyboard, man, but you know, I don't want to spend $2,000 on each keyboard just to be buying it. Like, no, that I don't even have that money. I wish I had it, but still, you know, I want to save some money in my pocket. You know, get these, man, get the modules. All right, and that's why I use MIDI controllers, man. I love using this Akai MPK 8. It is a great board, man. It's a great board. Faders, glow. It got everything. Pads, like, it's everything, bro. And I'm gonna tell y'all, the Profi sound is good, but I like using this on sound. Now, Big Comp Synth, the Big Comp Synth, BIGCOMP. Now, what y'all need to try is to know it. The sound's okay, but the keys feel like butter. Oh, dude, I never tried to know it, but I know what you're talking about. Thomas Brown. I want the Motif rack. I want the Motif Classic rack. Can I inbox you and just tell me your price? Tell me your price and see what we're working with. I want the rack. I want the rack. I want the rack. But yeah, man, shoot, man, man, like anybody that needs, you know, I'm just sharing y'all my knowledge of what I know and how I do my stuff. You know, the Big Comp Synth. You know, I love it. To me, it's kind of got a nice feel of the of the Profi synth a little bit. What brands or programs do you think have the best synths? Ooh. Wait your turn. No, Kevin. He gave nope. You can't be doing that, Kevin. You ain't right. What brands or programs do you think have the best synths? Ooh. Dang. Well, for computer wise, or what we like to call it, or what we like to call it, soft synth, software synthesizer on computer, whatever. Logic has it. Best synths, Logic. Not Pro Tools, not Studio One, not Reason. We talking about Logic, or Main Stage. But for keyboard wise, I think I'm gonna have to go with. I'm gonna say two. I'm gonna say two brands of it. It would have to be Yamaha, and it would have to be Roland. Now, yeah, Yamaha and Roland. Chord, I can't mess with it because I don't see nothing for real that's so exciting about it. Now that Hugo bass patch. Hold on. I'm about to tell you. Matter of fact, I'm about to give y'all like this. Might be real. No, that ain't it. I just add the foot on the program. Alright, so what we got here is the I'm gonna add layer on WMD. Like, dude, that Hugo bass, man. Without the Hugo bass, man, that mother just sound dry. Like the Profi is good, man, but the Hugo bass has some power in it. Like, dude, that Hugo bass has some power to it, bro. Now, if you don't have the modules, if you have a Yamaha Motif SS, SF, whatever. I'm gonna tell you, I assigned that and did amp. Y'all can steal it, whatever. I don't care. But I do a vintage a vintage 74, vintage 74. Yeah, vintage 74. Bitcom synth. Bitcom synth. What else? Vintage 74, Bitcom synth, simple saw brass, and PWM stabs. That's pretty much it. And I also add the 3 VCOs. The 3 VCOs almost sound like a Hugo bass, just a little bit, just a tad bit. I like 55.9%. That power grant, dude, and that's why I said I would not layer the full grand of the power of the MKS, because the power brand has more feel. And you hear that little bell? It's that MK80 Rose. MK80 Rose. So, you know, that MK80, if you take that off, you know. It still sounds good, you know, but this. Now I'm gonna show y'all the difference on the power grand and the full grand. Like, dude, me and my brother had a huge argument about that. And I'm like, man, I don't know why I'm arguing with you. He be like, man, because each musician had their own opinion and perspective of a piano sound. But all right, this is the full grand. We talking about the full grand off of the ES and the MO, the Mo, Yamaha Mo 8. Pretty much, but this is what we talking about. All right, now we're gonna lay with the MKS. No. If I see a person layering a full grand MK with an MKS EP2 with a chorus, I'm going to cry. Like, no, don't do that. No, go back to the power grand. Let's go back to the power grand piano. And we're gonna because I just gave you the big difference now. All right. And yeah, man. So yeah. Yeah, like the Power Grain just blends so perfectly. You get it. You get it. You feel me? You feel me? It just blends. So yeah, man. You know, modules. Motif Classic rack is the same thing as the original board, the Yamaha Motif Classic. The Motif Classic on the Motif ES rack is the same thing as the board from the Motif ES. Pretty much Roland JB1080, Roland 2080, the Roland SV3080. Which one is this layer with? Oh, now this one is the Power Grand with the MKS EP2 with the chorus and the MK80 Rose. MK80 Rose off for also off with the JB1080, 2080, SV3080, also SV5080. You know, SV5080 is on. I see Mike Burrell use, but when he was in West A, you know, when that camera tilted, when that camera was on him, and I see them modules right beside of Mike B playing, or Jason White, or Nelson Jackson, it didn't matter. Like when that camera tilted to that musician who was playing on that keyboard with the MPC right by itself, with the MPC 2000 SL, I saw the MKS, and I saw the SV3080, and that was it. Now here's my thing. You necessarily, okay, if you have the, how should I say this? If you have the Motif Classic, you really don't need the module to add the Profi sound into it. Well, you can use it, but I'm just saying it won't make no such difference, because 9 times out of 10, the Motif rack and the Motif Classic is the same thing. All right. If you have MKS20 and a JB1080, then that's pretty much all you need. See, I see some cats. We talking about, they had an MKS20, they had a P330, they have a JB2080, a JB2080, a SB3080, a SB5080, a Core Trident, Core TR. I'm like, God dang, man, that's a lot. Them rats is on steroids. Like, I'm telling you, bro. And dude, since you said that, Kevin, try this MKS20 EP2 with the chorus with the MK80 rolls and the strings. Got that from Kevin. Alright, you know, so man, like, dude, that mud it sounds good, man. And sometimes if I don't want the mic beat joint, I just use a Power Grand with an EP2 and a Hugo bass. For example, I'm gonna go in and let me use that right now, right here. I'm not using the module now because I don't have MIDI. And also, trust me, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do a praise break tutorial in just a minute. I just want y'all to get my music technology and stuff like that going. Y'all stupid. I mean, all right, West Coast praise break. So we're gonna start with the all right, we're gonna start. You know, in the key, E flat, whatever. We're gonna go to the 3, 4. See, when I do, you know, that chords, like when the preacher say, yeah, blah, blah, you know, something like that. I go to 3, 4, down 5 or flat 5, 5, and then go back to the 3, 4, 6, 2, 5, or go to the flat 1, would be in E. And you know, man, so alright, so we're going. Not yet. 5. Down 5, we'll go to the 8. 8 flat. F sharp. 2. Do something like he would go to the he would go to E flat minor or L sharp. Some of y'all know what I mean. Alright, yeah, he goes to that. So that pretty much is the bass note is B flat, and 5, then B flat, E flat. 1, 2. Now, the chords, I think I'm playing it wrong. I got the chords off of Young Hunter. Yeah, go to Young Hunter video. He had the chords. I don't know, man. I think I'm playing it wrong. I don't want to give y'all something that I'm playing it wrong. But here, 1, 2. that's pretty much it. I know some of my real. I know like I be going to a lot of. I be listening to a lot of bunks, especially GTR, E. Dewey Smith Church. Man, them dudes be on it. Daryl Freeman, Antoine Walker. I forget who's on Oregon though, but they was killing. Anyway, make a long story short, yeah, man, you know that's pretty much it. He would be going to, especially my runs. Baseline. So the first note is E flat, G, E flat, D, C sharp. Oh, Corey Mickey. Oh man, Corey Mickey, them bumps, no question. So we got E flat, G, E flat, D, C sharp, A flat. I'm just making sure. So we got E flat, G, E flat, D, C sharp, A flat, C, B, B flat. Then we got E, F. You're going to A, B flat, C, C sharp, E, E flat. So we got yeah, man. Antoine Walker, man. Yeah, I always love using the 2. Well, I'm gonna go to the 2 on the preacher chord. Instead of going to the B flat, when I go to that, I would go to this E, hit the E. And I'll go to the F sharp. Yes, right. You can use the C, or you can go to the F sharp. It doesn't matter. But pretty much the C got more flavor than the F sharp does. So we go to this. Numbers, you talking about going to that walk down so it would be 1, well, notes wise it'd be E flat, A flat, C sharp, C, B, B, B flat, 1 4, I want to say flat 6, 1 4, no, it's that flat 6, 1 4 flat 7. So it'll be 1 4 flat 7 6, 1 4 flat 7 flat 6 flat 6 5, and then go to 5 5 1. Yeah. so that's pretty much it. What sounds do you have layered? Oh, and power grand piano, MKS, EP under 2, Hugo bass, and purple sound. How did you get those so smooth? You talking about sound wise or chord wise? What about that you are playing? Is that a walk down? Oh, talking about this. So B flat, A flat. The keyless. How you get the keyless so smooth? Well, I always practice it with a metronome. You know, it's like you always gotta land it back to the one. Like, you know, you gotta make sure that you land it back to the same tempo, because I don't wanna be doing a lick. Like, my band gonna be looking at me crazy, like what he just did. So I always practice it with also with your finger coordination. So, man, I love that. Yeah, man, I always practice with a metronome. You know, like I start out with you know, for example, like a 144. No, that's too slow. Let me go look at church. All right, this is 156 right here. I'll slow it down. I know, man. My hands on fire, man. Y'all want me to do 220? Now, dude, this 197. This 197, okay? Now, look. I'm not doing this just to show out, please. So please don't feel. Look. This is a practice exercise. A practice exercise. No, that's how, because this is how I do my runs. This is how I do my runs. So it's a practice exercise. All right. So I want to add a brass sound to it. I'll be at 2-8. Dude, I'm telling y'all. I am telling y'all this mug. But it's a good exercise. It's a good exercise for y'all. Yo, my hand hurt. My hand hurt. Hey, I'm not about to take this mug up. I ain't worried about taking no key up. I'm worried about BPM right now. This is 241. But yeah, but that works. I'm telling you, as stupid as it sounds, it helps out a lot. Cause as you can see, my fingers are tired, my arms are like boom. Like I'm about to go ask mom for some ice. Mama, I need some ice, man. But it works, man. Yeah, man. I think I'm done. I think I'm done. But yeah, man. But that's how I do it. Alright. That's how I do it. That's how I do it, man. 260. Really, Kevin? You really want to do that? You really want to do that? 260? You really want to do that? You want to do 260? Got your 260. Got your 260. You and Corey here need to play that together. Ooh, Lord. Man, Corey here, wow, really? Man, 260. Kevin challenged me right now. But I like taking challenges, man. I might mess up. Lord. What? Dang, man, Kevin got me. I can't do Tagabi to go. That's too much. That's too much. That's too much. Man, my hands are hurting, man. I don't know how I'm gonna play. I don't know how I'm gonna play keys tomorrow. God dang, bro. Ooh. You're not done yet. Any more challenges? Kevin, you would like to give it to me? Kevin probably left Facebook Live. He probably like, man, I'm done. He like, man, he's still here. Any more challenges? I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Anyone? Not just him. Anyone? Come on. Come on. Got all day. Take a break, bro. It's okay. Man, you ain't lying. Somebody told me slow down. Man, I need to, bro, man. Dude, yeah, man. Ugh. Man, y'all got me sweating. I need to take a bath. I already took a bath this morning. 280. Uh-oh. I ain't doing it. No, I give up, bro. Alright, 50 BPM. I'll do 50. That's too slow. That is too slow. 50 BPM. Let's see how that works. Yeah. Oh my god. $170. All right. 170. That's the not 170 is that Ricky Dillard. I think I can do it though. I know I can. No, I can't. No, I can't. No, I can't do it. No. Let's try 225. 225. Tell y'all, man. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 100. I already did it, bro. I'm tired, man. Look, I'm done. No more challenges. I'm done. 300. I can't do 300. I can't do it. Kevin, you need to start. This boy ain't stopping. I guess if Death finds, he would go for it. Okay, no! I ain't about to do it. No, I ain't about to do it. I ain't about to do it. But yeah, I really appreciate y'all, man, for tuning in, man. But yeah, I'm about to do another tech I'm gonna do another tutorial, whatnot. Also, please share this video. I think I'm done for the night. I think I'm gonna just chill out because I need the rest for tomorrow. I got 4 services I need to be playing. 4 services tomorrow, and I'm done. I'm shutting everything down, turning everything off. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done, man. Okay, Justin, I got you. Yeah, man. So, other than that, man, I appreciate y'all for encouraging me. The words. I'm only 16 years old. Let me just put that out there. I'm 16 years old. I'm not 18, 19, 20. I'm 16. Well, yeah, I would have a whole bunch of time, Justin. You know, so pretty much, man. I'll be resting, so I pretty much gonna be hitting you up. But other than that, man, yeah, man. To God be the glory. Thank you, Cyril. Thank you. I hope I say your name right, Mr. Lambert. Thank you. Now I'm about to go and get me something to eat and all that, and I'm about to chill out. And until next time. Until next time, if y'all want me to inbox me, don't be afraid to inbox me of what y'all want me to share, like organ stuff. Like, I love to share, man. Share is caring. Each one teach one. I want some of y'all to show me what y'all got, man, because it's just not me, man. I want all that I can get. All right, man. So y'all show me some stuff, man. I'm hungry, man. I'm about to get some of these Bojangles, some biscuits, and some chicken. All right. Other than that, man, peace, man. I also gonna do a review on the Roland Juno DS couple weeks. I don't know, but till then, I'll let y'all know. Other than that, thank you for making me be an inspiration. And I hit y'all up next time. Peace. Every module you could think of, except for the MEMU MOFAT. Speaking of that, I need to talk about that too. But all right, so let's get to it. All right, so right now we're using MainStage 3. So I use that for like my sounds. What about making a track? Okay, making a track. What do you mean for like live or studio? Brenda Clearwaters, what do you mean for like live or studio? Yeah, I use my sounds just for MainStage 3 and MainStage 3 only. Now for clicks. I have a machine called MPC Studio. MPC Studio is a good one. Got MPC 2.0. You got all the legacy MPC sounds live. Okay. I'm gonna get to that point in a minute, but right now I'm about to talk about clicks real quick, and I'm gonna get to that point. All right, so for clicks, I have MPC Studio right here. It's a great machine. I use it everywhere I go. My group had to come and travel and sing and play. I always bring it. I never leave home without it. Well, sometimes it all depends if I ain't got to bring none. But other than that, man, it's like the real MPC. Kind of, sort of, but it don't have the real format of the MPC look like. But it's a controller, and pretty much the software is on your laptop. Man, some of the clips I'm gonna show you some of the clips that I made. This clip is by Hezekiah Walker Better, and turn the volume up. Alright, so that sound pretty straight. I'll try to make my clips like crisp as possible. I don't want too much clutter. Now I'm gonna take that doom out. Yeah, I don't like that. So I was using this clip for a youth conference. Me and my homeboys playing down in Montgomery, Alabama. And this was the song "My God Is Big." We did a remix to it. I wish we had a video so I could show it to y'all. And I also have a bump. I also have a bump as well. And y'all know this is the same bump, same clip that y'all always like right here. That's the click. And I also have another one, but this is and this was before my name was even heard of. But I had it, and then next thing I know, it crashed out during service. So I'm letting you know right now, Windows 10 is not the it can work, but to me, I would not recommend for y'all to get that. MacBook Pro, if you can go on eBay, find you a refurbished one for like under $500 or under $200, because they got some Macs that has like $200 and brand new refurbished. I recommend y'all go get one. If y'all need any help, inbox me and I get you Kevin Haynes, not 100% true. Well, it happened to me, sir. It may not happen to you, but it happened to me. But I'm just letting y'all know. Y'all can go ahead and get the Windows 10, but 9 times out of 10, I'm not gonna be teaching out of Windows, because I have a MacBook Pro. I don't have a Windows, so I don't know how to tell you. For those who got Apple, come to the live. You already know what I'm talking about. So guys, I use MacBook Pro. That's number one. Number two, I use MainStage 3. I was using Contact 5, but then when I had my Mac, it started crashing, and then I had to back up my Passport. Thank God for Passport, because if you don't have it, then shoot, you out of luck. So other than that, man, I backed it up, man, and then I use MainStage 3. Some of the sounds I get from is PrettySimpleMusic.com. I'm gonna tag Kevin KC Cullen in this video too as well. But he's the founder of PrettySimpleMusic.com. Yes, MainStage 3, the new version, not the older version. We're talking about the new version. And I want to say this, guys. For those who you have Mac, please stop. And they're just me. There's no way I would keep updating the operating system, because just because the Apple has new operating system doesn't mean you have to keep updating your laptop or your computer, your iMac. It just have better specifications of the laptop or the computer that provides in it. It's not gonna make your music or your sound better. Anyway, so for those that y'all want to go to the Els Captain or the Mac OS Sierra, that's good and that's all that peach and fine. But 9 times out of 10, if you have a Passport, what up? How y'all doing? Love your sound, bro. Oh, thanks, bass man. Isaiah Jones was good. Senator Hines Jr. what's popping? Nisia Bell, how's it going? Jalen Stripling, my dude, man, what's going on? Daquiz Montgomery. I hate saying folks wrong. Jarrell Burnett, what's good, everyone? What's good? What type of sounds or software you using? I'm finna get to it. A lot of people had inboxed me talking about they want me to teach them some stuff, and I said, sure, I don't have no problem doing it. So other than that, I'm finna go and get to start right now. I got a pretty good viewers and whatnot. But if some of y'all would like to share this video, maybe a blessing to a musician out there, then go ahead. All right, so let's get right to it. First, I'm gonna start off with the music technology and stuff like that before I get to the tutorial shop, whatever. Now all you have to do is send me some of those left hand moves that I can add to my bass playing. Nice turn to the. Okay, cool. No problem. All right. Well, let's get started. All right. Well, y'all know my name, Jacoby Ray. Blah 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 blah. I'm not about to do a biography or whatever. All right. So people want to know about the sounds. People want to know about the tutorial of the shouts that I do, and people want to know what sounds I'm using, laptop, MIDI controllers, whatnot. All right. So I'm gonna get to it. What I use. You can use any MIDI controller. For me personally, I would tell any musician to go and get your hands on a MacBook Pro. I will not recommend, and it's just me, I would not recommend for y'all to get you a Windows laptop computer. It's not gonna work. 9 times out of 10, what happened to me, I had a Windows 10, or if you have a external hard drive to back up your Mac, then you good to go. If you don't, then don't do it. You don't want to take a risk. I just want to get that out there because I know a lot of people. I see. It's not wrong with not updating your laptop. I still have a Yoshimite 10.10. I want to say 10.10.3. No, 10.10.5. I'm looking at it right now. 10.10.5. And it's a OS X Yoshimite. Yosemite, I don't know. It's Yoshimite, something like that. But other than that, man, don't try to keep update your computer just because Apple got a new update and stuff like that. It's not really worth it. Just keep what you got and then add on. That's how I learned. Once you have stuff, you always add stuff to it. And whatever. So that's on number 2, I think, operating system. Yeah, OS, operating system. MainStage 3 is what I use. I just said it. And to be honest with you, MainStage 3 and Logic Pro X the same thing. 9 times out of 10, what you get out of Logic Pro X, you're gonna get on MainStage 3. Same sounds, same plugins. You look at it. I'm about to show it to you. If you look at it right here, all right, you got right here, this is a EX24 sampler. Right here, EX24 sampler. Let me exit this out. I'm gonna show y'all the MPC a little bit, but let's get to the main stage. EX24 sampler right here. Pretty much, for those that you don't know, thank you, KC and Daniel Conley. What's good, bro? I was telling them that in order for them to get the sounds, they need to come to you or go to your website and purchase your sounds, because KC Conley, man, I'm telling you, this guy has the most incredible sounds I ever played, and it sounds like a real thing. It not only because I have modules, I have a JV1080, JV2080. I'm working on getting the MKS20 too, or the P330 or whatever. But KC Conley, he has some incredible sounds, and they very cheap, and is in good quality. He give you the instructions. I think it's like $20 for each sound, and that's pretty good because most sounds is like up to like $50. But that's for like each sound that you get, because I know a guy, but I ain't gonna mention his name. But other than that, man, y'all go and check out PrettySimpleMusic.com. It's a great website. Not only they sell sounds, you need those links. For West Coast sounds too, yeah. For West Coast sounds, synth, he got an incredible synth like Lush. I got thanks, man. I really appreciate it, bro. Come on to Atlanta. You can sit in front of my camera in the day. KC, man. KC, we might have that work out. Don't get the P330. Why? Well, hold on, Kevin. Now, hold on. Now, MKS20 and the P330 is kind of like the same thing, same sounds. The only thing about it is made different. P330 sounds are thicker. KC, am I right? P330 sound thicker because I was on one of your videos and you was giving out the new piano patch, the piano one. and whatever. But anyway, make a long story short, if y'all want some more sounds, y'all go to PrettySimpleMusic.com. I don't know some other places, but I get my sounds off of Pretty Simple Music. The Lush sounds are incredible. KC did some work with a guy, I think Jonathan Nation, a cold keyboard player based off in Atlanta, Georgia. And man, so y'all go ahead and check them sounds out. That's yeah, the P330 is softer and prettier. Exactly. Not knocking off the MKS20. It's straight too. But you know, P330, if you tweak it right, if you learn how to tweak it right. Now it ain't got the same buttons like the MKS20 got. You know, but if you go into like the edit mode, you probably get in the module. All right, and I don't know what point I'm on, but pretty much some of the sounds that I got on my laptop is pretty much the sounds that KC Conley have in his store website or package deal. Oh, pretty much, man. And then if you get the main stage 3 whatever, I think off his package deal, it's like $100, $100, I think. And that's pretty good. And then not only this man, you know, like sells sounds, but he also sells DVDs. Sometimes he got freebie stuff, you know, free stuff, enhance your plan, Play Like You series. That's some of the course I get from him. So you know, man, I'm telling you, y'all want to check this guy out. P330 cool if you tweak it right. Yep, that's true. P330 does not have the dick chorus for EP2. That because you gotta go to the edit mode. Man, Kevin, you gotta talk. Do you have the P330? Because if you do, I want it. P330 is rolling. Yes, it is. Roland made P330. Roland made